there's a group of extremely supportive people, both as my fellow, I guess, students or whatever you want to call them, and the coaches. I mean, there's always somebody who's like, you know, like is willing to, you just did something and they're like, yeah, here's a little knuckle bump, here's a high five. Michael Malloy, 46 from New Hartford. Came to OB, well, I'd been thinking about coming to OB for a while. I actually showed up to a introductory little thing to kind of do it, and then I kind of was like, I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? Then my son was looking to start working out. And he got involved, my son's teenage boy, and he was looking for something different. Regular gyms weren't working for him. And I was like, all right, let's find something different. And I thought, OB looks cool, let me have them check out that. And he loved it, and I started watching some of the, you know, I kind of poked around and watched some of the stuff they're doing. I'm like going, well, that looks like fun. I've never done that in a normal gym. I have never done that in here. And I've never really had anybody kind of coaching me as much as the coaches have done here. And I was like, maybe I should give that 6-week challenge a shot. I used to be an athlete in high school, played some athletics in college and everything. And I got spoiled when I was younger of being able to pretty much work out like a madman, and I could eat whatever I wanted to. And well, as time kind of caught up with me, I wasn't working out as much as I used to or anything like that. And every year, kind of watched the body balloon up a little bit and balloon up. And when I came, but I was always like, well, you know what? I'm still, was a constant gym person. I was always going to the gym, at a gym somewhere every single day practically. But it stopped ballooning up. Because I don't think until I did the 6-week challenge that I kind of looked at the whole picture, or had anybody show me the whole picture, the importance of the diet, the importance of accountability, the importance of kind of saying, hey, wait a second, you know, yeah, you can go work out for an hour and a half a day, but if you go out and you follow that up with soda and cookies, there's nothing going to happen. So I tried the challenge. It was quite a change going from the way I used to eat to eating eating to the program, but it was a good change. I mean, really quickly, I felt better. I felt healthier. I felt like I was able to do more. I felt, you know, within not even halfway through the 6-week challenge, suddenly I'm like, you know what? I'm working out, but I'm not feeling some of the aches and pains and stuff that I was feeling before. And I'm like, but I feel like I'm working out harder in some ways, but better, you know. And a lot of times also a lot of the bad habits that I was doing when I was exercising were getting corrected by the coaches here, which was awesome. All the coaches have been really supportive. Just about everybody here is supportive. I love coming here just between that and some of the kind of challenge buddies that I've kind of met here and everything. Some of them I kind of knew before, but always looking for something new and kind of exciting. And, you know, it's great, and you know, truly is awesome. During the 6 weeks, lost about 24 pounds, a little bit more than 24 pounds during the 6 weeks, which was really cool, and was able to go a lot deeper into my closet for some of the suits and clothes that I was like I was thinking I might be donating or anything like that. Now suddenly those were like, hey, wait, it's the fat clothes that I'm going to be donating to some of these guys now, which was kind of nice. I had to go out and buy a bunch of new stuff. Didn't mind doing it. Was worth it. I would definitely say if you're nervous about starting or hesitant about it, just jump in with both feet, because it's a great climate here. You get great results. You definitely will learn how to do things, how to eat, how to, you know, kind of move in ways that, you know, you're like, hey, you know what? I didn't know that. It's always kind of fun also. I'm kind of going rambling here, but it's always kind of fun when you're like, oh, wait a second. That's a new body part that I'm like, oh, I could kind of feel it. But then it's like, hey, wait a second. Those clothes look better on me. And it really feels good when somebody says to you, hey, you still losing weight? You still looking good? And it's like, all right. And the coaches are great. They're very, you can reach out to them multiple different ways. Always very responsive. They'll even come to you, even if sometimes you're not asking the questions, and say, hey, maybe you've lost a little bit of muscle this week. Maybe put a little, take a little more protein. Happened to me, wasn't a bad thing. They congratulated me on my jump start that I took when it came to the weight loss, but they were concerned about the muscle loss. Well, it wasn't a problem, just ate more meat and a little more protein. It was all good. No matter when I come, it seems like there's a group of extremely supportive people, both as my fellow, I guess, students or whatever you want to call them, and the coaches. I mean, there's always somebody who's like, you know, like, is willing to, you just did something and they're like, yeah, here's a little knuckle bump, here's a high five. And I mean, I've been in different places where I've taken group classes before, but it's not like this. It's like you go to the group class, you kind of survive the group class, and you're done. Here you go, and it's like, hey, we did something together a little bit. Coaches, even in a group setting, they're not afraid to come by and say, hey, move it a little bit this way, you know, raise those hips up, or, you know, put the arms here, or do that a little differently. Where I've done other places and I've done group classes and it's just like, hey, we're doing this. Instructor in the front's working out, we're kind of mirroring them, and no clue what I'm doing, you know, praying I see a mirror and it looks roughly like what they're doing. My name is Michael Malloy, and I am the athlete within.